Pizza for lunch and snack and dinner and dessert, baby, would satisfy me.
Well, here goes nothing. We're back to Zoombini Friday. And all being well, we should actually be getting some Zoombinis. What an absolute litany of blame game we're getting on this loading screen. It's like a snapshot of our journey so far, isn't it? And what a journey so far it's been. Not altogether flattering every single time. But, oh, it's a lot of orange, just a lot of red. Yeah, we're not in the end game. We're not even halfway through, according to this, but we've got work to do. So, do I do my usual? Yeah, I need to get you guys home. This is embarrassing. Come on then. Everyone stand on a stone. We need to start getting you on your way. There we go. There we go. I'm going to actually go for some variety simply because it might make the puzzles a little easier, if you can believe that. Simply because there's more stuff to play with. Oh, he had a very good Fleerero. What a name. What a name. Right. Dapliace. I can't help but read their names. Watto, I recognise that. We should have got you home, Watto. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I'm also sitting here with my hand over my mouth, even though I'm talking into a microphone. Extremely poor show. Right. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, I'll be honest. Oh, it's a magnificent name, but it's beyond my English ken. Oh, hello, Mumbo. Our little dog is looking out the back. No, you've been out all day, haven't you? It's not even that warm. So I'm afraid you're going to have to sit in the conservatory where it is warmer. Cup of Joe, thank you for joining us. And it is indeed a spectacular day. Too spectacular for my tongue. Talked over the narrator, but he'll be back. Sorry, narrator. I don't know who he is. We never find out, like, who he is, how he's seeing what we're doing, anything like that. Oh, no. Right, well, thank you for tuning in to Zoombini Friday. We're going to be leaving it here, I think. No, I should at least have a go. That's very far back, so are you sort of in the middle? Ugh. Oh, you're telling me I was one off. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay. Can you believe this? I guess I should have been able to tell from how far back on the... Okay. Does that mean... Because we have to intuit what we can't see. That was a lucky guess. I hope I learned something from this. Whoop. Nope. So roller skates appear to go before shoes. That much I am learning. I'm also learning to fear the shaking of the gate as the pegs are deducted. There are 3 spaces at the back and 3 red noses. Does that mean anything? I'm thinking it might. Nope. Oh dear. Alright, okay. I'm starting to feel nervous. What else do I know for certain? That blue noses come after green. It says it on the wall. What am I doing? It says on the wall, blue noses come after green. And we know roller skates go before shoes, so you must go there. Deary me, I didn't get my brain in gear if we're doing Zoombini Friday. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Right, there are 4 orange, 2 purples, 2 spaces here. What are we thinking? Do we think that's gonna... Nope. Alright then. Alright then. Okay. Blue noses have to go behind green. Yeah, even Cup of Joe's backing it up. Look, the instructions are there. Ah. Thing is, I glimpse at the wall when it's on the harder difficulties. And I'm like, oh, that's not much to go on. I'll just ignore it. It's like, no, the information is still there. Oh, I really needed that to work because I've only got 2 pegs. So I'm assuming you guys are fine here. Imagine if it was really horrible. And it was like, you can put twins here, but I want them in the opposite order. So I'm going to take a peg for that. That would be cruel, wouldn't it? So we know that springs come behind shoes. We can know that roller skates... Yes, roller skates go at the start. And springs go towards the end. Does that mean you go here? Okay, alright. So where do wheels... Wheels come after skates. Nope, they don't. Oh, we can afford it though. We can afford it though. Don't worry. Cup of Joe's telling me off in chat. I don't blame him.
How fortunate for Zoombinis that you are their guide.
Right, off we go. Thank you kindly, Lion. Thank you for everything as always. Oh, a sip of lime juice to maybe waken some electrolytes in my brain. Now, this is why...
are created equal, and they appear to be identical if the correct crystal is used.
Yes, this one gets complicated. It almost put me off doing the end of the journey. Cup of Joe's saying, imagine if you had just one left behind. Oh, I've been there so many times. I think everyone has. Right, can I change? Oh, this one is a nice simple way to start the game, isn't it? Wait, hang on, maybe not. Can I please have... No, I can't. Okay, well, can I please have... No, I can't. Okay. Fine, I didn't want it anyway. I just really would like you to change the hair, please. Can I change your hair then? Come along now. Okay, alright. But then what if I go like this? Not a lot. But what if I go like this? No. Wow. I am stumped. And then I go like this? Doesn't mean anything. Okay. Time to rethink. I know I need the noses to match. We have that. We have the wheels. All I really need to do is change your hair. But you're just not having it, are you? What about like this? That should work then. Yeah, simplify it. There we go, okay. With the difficulty of these stepping up, Cup of Joe says, it does tend to make me rather sleepy. So as you stated it before, to stay awakened, I shall have labinis in the background. Yes, Cup of Joe gets it. I want to be what you've got on in the background while you do stuff. You've got important stuff to do on this planet. I do too, but I'm still making time for doing stuff like this. And yeah, because I'm someone who's always putting stuff on in the background while I'm doing stuff, that's kind of why I'm streaming. I don't really want to be competing for your attention. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this indeed. Can you hear them all mumbling like, oh, he's done it again. He's ruined it. He's ruined it again, I bet. Oops, what was this? Can I put this here? This is not helping me at all. This is of no assistance to me whatsoever. All I need is some tufty hair. What if I do this then?
I can smell cakes. Ow!
Hello, Lola, thank you. I forgot I set up that redeem and I didn't know what was happening. I was like, why is the Zoombini screaming at me? I've lost where I am now doing this. Can you please have a ponytail? Why not, you bugger? Sorry to use... Okay, let's... Okay, I think this one is a red
For
herring.
lunch and snack and dinner and dessert, baby, would satisfy me.
So Lola's getting farted on by the dog. And now Akilo is here. Everyone's announcing themselves with a noise today. It's pretty cool. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Nose colour. We're going to change tactics. Like this. And then we're going to give a bob cut to you. No, not that one. I've already said that one's a write-off. Like this. No bob cut. Okay. Or what if I go like so? That's no good to me either. And I can't do this because I can't match it on the other side. But what if I go like this? Then we've got... No! 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 This is not good enough. Oh, wait, hang on. So you're going to be wearing glasses and have a ponytail and a blue nose. You're going to be one of the blue nose. I think we've done it. Oh, but I'm never certain till I pull the lever. I'm always like, oh. And you know my hubris. Right, once again with feeling, I guess. You want to be matching your nose colours? Would you both like to have a red nose? Oh wait, you want to match much more than I do, don't you? Like so. And would you like to wear Can you wear sunglasses? No, but I can make you have... Oh, but that's going to change the hair. What about like this? No, I don't much care for that. I do not like that. Nope. I do not like that, Sam. I am. Do not like green eggs and ham. It was a nut job, Dr. Seuss, wasn't he? He turned it into a comfortable living, but there was something going on with the boy, wasn't there? Oh, we're getting an absolute army of Zoombini from chat. Cover Joe. It's I get the metrics after each stream who used which emote the most, and it looks like the Zoombini army is going to really pull ahead. Right. I need to lock in and focus. You can have lovely big tufty eyes like this. This works actually. Hang on, I might have accidentally done something here. You're going to have shaggy hair, makeup, red nose and skates. You're going to have shaggy hair, makeup, red nose and skates. Okay, good. God, the emotes are out in force today. It's good to see. We've got a good mix of emotes. Of course, now Akilo's contributed a fair amount. Lola contributed some too. Wait a minute, can I make you... Ah, look at this. Wonderful. Oh, thank you. There we go. I wonder if there's some sort of plugin where you can make all the emotes march along the screen. Not like confetti shower. I know there's ones that can do that, but like do a little march. Because you could send a little entourage of Zoombini. Because you know how the loading screen is all the Zoombini scrolling like that? That would be quite fun. Distracting myself, ruminating. What am I doing? I want to look like this too. Oh god, they are handing them over to me. Lovely. I think the game wants me hubristic. So it's given me 2 or 3 basically free passes. So I get overconfident in time for the bubble level. Same thing, different week. That's how you know it's Zoombini Friday. Right, who wants glasses? I think... Wait, hang on. I think you do, don't you? But you do not want that haircut. How can I change your haircut? That's not right. I can give you that in the end, but then you're going to need sunglasses, and I can't make the other guy wear sunglasses. Whoo, you brute. Wait, can I make you have one eye on the other side then? I can. But then a ponytail. Okay. But what if I go like this? You're still a ponytail. Well, you're still unreasonable then, says I. Now you got a buzz cut. That's no good to me either. I wish you'd think of me when you're doing all this. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay. Can't blame a child's game for my hubris, Lola says in chat. And Cuppa Joe's doing some Yu-Gi-Oh training. Cuppa Joe's been telling me about Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know much about it, but Cuppa Joe does. It's actually far more elaborate than I thought. Only thing I really know about Yu-Gi-Oh is he's always got a deeper voice than I think he does. That's like the one universal truth. In the dub anyway. I don't know how he sounds in Japanese. I have got to engage my mind with this. Right, so you go this way, you get a bob cut. Okay, great. I don't like it. You go this way, you get a nose, which you desperately need. Something's going on here. Wait. No, now the nose colours don't match. Now the nose colours don't match. But we have learned that if I put something here... Wait, no. But, no, you can't do this to me. Okay, good. Right, shaggy hair, glasses, blue nose boots. Shaggy hair, glasses, blue nose boots. Oh, man. See what I said about having this really easy thing? I got hubristic within the same level, let alone the bubble level. Gabba Joe says, Yu-Gi-Oh speaks... Is he called Yu-Gi-Oh? Or is that the name of, like, the sport they play? Either way, Yugi, I think his name's Yugi? The deeper voice is the Yami spirit from his ancient Egyptian artifact to make him play better. I could do with one of those for this. Does it come with any horrible cryptic curses? Right, you want a purple nose, but then we can correct you. This is a nice... There we are. Bob cut, makeup, purple nose skates. His name is Yugi, Cuppa Joe confirms. Very good. So we're doing Zoombini Friday while discussing Yu-Gi-Oh lore. I mean, there's your multitasking. Right, another nice easy one. This game wants me back on the hook. Look, it's trying to bait me again. There you go, there you go. I think the curse is that you might get Shadow Realmed, now Akilo says. I think that's like even worse than discard pile from Pokemon, isn't it? Shadow Realm, you just get sent somewhere awful. Some Yami spirits are genuinely awful. God, it sounds like a dangerous sport these guys are engaging in. I'm not sure I should try this. Yeah, you two look vaguely alike as well. We just need to change your eyes around. Can we do that? Not really. Not. What about... I don't like it, boss. Because now you're doing... The only way I can do it is if I change your noses as well. Like so. Again you betray me. Oh wait, hang on. No. Yeah, no. Yes. No. No, because no. Okay. All right. It's all gone horribly wrong. Their noses already match, but I can't change their eyes. They're discussing what a Shadow Realm is in Yu-Gi-Oh! In chat. I think a Shadow Realm is if you hit the crystal and get dropped out. Maybe the Shadow Realm's where they go when the bubble level goes wrong. They end up at the camp somehow, but they certainly fall somewhere, don't they? Because they don't fall down the pit, they get sucked up and sent somewhere else. We're going to get there eventually if I ever figure out what the hell this is. What am I missing here? Apart from basic competence. No, because if I do that, everything goes wrong. Oh. So anticipatory shame Zoombini emotes are being shared, as is probably wise. Just in case, you know, when it actually happens, people are doing something else. It's going to be pertinent. I could just sacrifice him. Oh. I mean, tantalizing. It is a little tantalizing. I need to actually start putting some pieces down and how quick I am to dismiss the lives of these Zoombini. No, sorry, that was awful, wasn't it? I'm sorry, everyone.
There's stuff on that I don't like.
Also, in the show, the game is called Duel Monsters, Cuppa Joe says. And a bunch of people completely cheat, and the creator is like the worst human imaginable, and uses his artifact to trap people inside televisions and cards, and creates cards only he has access to. Example of Toon World. This is deep lore. I did not know it went there. I don't know why. I mean, anime always has a deep lore, doesn't it? I've just realised I've solved this puzzle, but I got distracted by chat. This must be good luck charm Yu-Gi-Oh chat. Yeah, I've decided. Hooray! See that? I start just letting it go. Letting go and letting God, manifesting and all that jazz. The Zoombinis are fine. They don't even need me. They can solve the rest of the level themselves. So we've got Sleepy Eyes here. This looks like the wisest option, but I usually get fooled by this. Because now you want this, but then can I turn it into this? No, that does absolutely nothing. What if I give you one of these? Even worse. Can I do this? Wait, hang on. This might solve the problem then, because now you've got shaggy hair, makeup, red nose, and you don't need to change. Ah, I was a Beyblade kid, now Akilo says. We would launch them at each other, it was awesome. Papa Joe's brother, my other nephew, was massively into might still be into Beyblade, but really loved Beyblade growing up. That was weirdly fun, I did play it a few times. Your kind ancient Yami is helping you with the Zoombini puzzles, Papa Joe says. That's good, I would rather have a kind Yami, by the sounds of what you're telling me, than otherwise. Now, hang on. No. Yes, no. Oh, tougher than I thought. Mismatched noses for one thing. The easiest option is surely to turn green like this. Do this, so now you're going to have tufty hair, droopy eyes, green nose, and a spring. And you're going to have tufty hair, droopy eyes, green nose. Okay, alright. That was more intimidating than I thought. Lola's saying I was a Betty Spaghetti kid because I'm ancient. What kind of kid was I? Sonic kid, I think. I objected to Sonic when I first discovered Sonic the Hedgehog. But I was one of those kids of like, if you liked something, I would dislike it. I was a bit of a hipster kid. If something was popular, I would just take an irrational dislike to it straight away. Now, what can we do with you? No, just put your makeup on. Everyone wants to see it. You should smile more. Sorry, I'm getting a bit triggering. Hey, this looks good. Ah, okay, good. We're talking about all the different creatures of the 90s in chat and all the different franchises. I mean, it sort of happened accidentally, but I have become aware that it's sort of becoming a Little Creatures theme. I'm a Little Creatures streamer because I've done like Creatures 3. I've done Zoombinis, which are weird little creatures. I put some Miis up every so often, which are kind of weird little creatures. It's just weird little creatures are the theme. Or Rincewind, who's a weird little guy. Let's see. What am I going to do about this? I think it depends what hair gets put where here. Right, you get the hair I need if I put you here. So what I would need to do is change your eyes back to one eye. Oh, but the nose colour. Unless... Hey, look at that! Right, so you're getting completely modded to look like me and I don't need to change a thing. The little guy metagame is the future now, Akilo says, and I am inclined to agree. It's genuinely something I think about. It's like, if a game has weird little people in it, it's almost certain I'll probably stream it at some point. It just seems to be how it's working out. It's the path of least resistance, I think the phrase is. Do you want to? No, of course you don't. Why would you? Why would you help me out? You godless Philistine. No, do you know what? I have had enough. I have had enough of dealing with this nonsense from you. I think that this is exactly the sort of thing. No, I do not want to hear about it. I don't want your excuses. I want results. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, blaming you. Sorry about that. Even the little worms and Pikmin, Cuppa Joe says. Yes, worms is a good example, yes. Pikmin, I guess I could stream Pikmin, couldn't I? If I can get it to run on the machine, because often I can get stuff to run on my computer. And then I stream it and it works. And then, all of a sudden, it just doesn't. It started happening with Tomodachi Life. So I might be showing Tomodachi Life or using a different version. I don't know what I'm doing about Tomodachi Life. But I think I'm going to be just weaving in the experimental side of the stream elsewise. I'm sort of thinking Wednesday, before we get to the main game, which is currently Discworld Noir, then it will be Overblood 2. Just put all the weird experiments, just front load the stream with those. Keep it kind of footloose and fancy free, and then try to get something coherent out of it. And that way we can feel out a lot of different stuff and find out what we do and don't like. This should work, what I'm doing here, right? Yeah. Now Akila's saying the crystal is racist all on its own, which inspires me to assume there were woodland creatures here before that at some point decided processing the Zoombinis was too much work, but didn't want to let them off easy. I do like the explorations of where all the machines came from.
You've done quite well.
Thank you. That was a bit of a mixed bag, wasn't it? But not as bad as it often is. I hope I can say the same for this place. Oh. I'm nervous. This level. Yeah, I spent like half the stream just getting to this level. It's getting trickier. I was nearly going to stream longer today because a lot of other streams that we watch haven't been live, but it didn't kind of work out. And I think spending time in the real world is helpful. Now these, when it sets up the level such that it has these color changing levers or color changing buttons, I almost always go wrong because the pattern, the meta pattern, seems to be that you send someone to be a bit of a hero beanie who sorts everything out so that the others can come. But I usually send the heroes off too early and they get in trouble. So if we follow the route, if you have a green nose, no good. If you have an orange nose, you can come down here and press the button, which saves the green nose people. Then you can come along here, no good. So the hero, it looks like, is going to be someone with an orange nose and a spring. They get to live. So it looks like someone like, it looks like a plea here. But if I flick the switch early, I've learned the hard way from the last few weeks, this could ruin it and I end up excluding a bunch of people who need the switches to be a certain way. I might, on the other hand, just be completely ruminating about absolutely nothing. So it looks like if you have a spring, you've got a free pass. So anyone with a spring but no purple nose, maybe a purple nose actually. How many purple nose springs do we have? Precisely 0. 1. We have 1. Okay. Do we want this switch flipped or not? Lola, I'm sorry, but is that what you think about my theory? If we were to switch this, it's genuinely disrupted my train of thought. I don't know if I can solve it. Right, let's send some spring. Let's send 1. If I start sending them all in a row, this is going to go badly. Here we go. Right, slow and steady for this. It seems to be the only way, because otherwise it's just not happening, is it? So we're going to have a spring. You're going to just be safe. So your twin can also go. There's absolutely no way you can collide. Someone with a green nose. Someone with a green nose cannot safely travel right now. Okay. So let's just look at the other, like if you got wheels, for example, old Swifty here. If you were to go, you'd go up here, you'd go this way, you'd go down, you'd be doomed. And I don't think there's any way of changing the path, is there? So we have to get the yellow so that anyone... Right, okay. Okay, so as soon as the yellow switch is pressed, which we need someone for, I think it's you, that's going to change the state of play. So I think that... Hang on. Yeah, wait, no. Green noses. Anyone with the green noses doomed so far. Certain Zoombini, now Akilo says. Aptly so. I'm not seeing any massive... Oh god, I forgot about how they stare in the top right. That's really off-putting. I think Kapligi can make it. Famous last words. I have a feeling future Nuki is going to be clipping this in a minute, but we'll see. Because I've essentially spoken my hubris. No, you've done the switch. Do we need to do the switch? Have I done the switch too early? No. No. Hang on. If you've got a green nose and roller skates, you cannot yet make it. I think if you've got a green nose in general, you're doomed now. I might... They're constructing guillotines and forming a union now, Akilo promises in chat. As the Zoombinis plan their glorious revolution. Makes sense, I suppose. Right, shall we go all in on the button pressing? Let's assume I've even read the map right. I don't like it, boss. I'm not sure I'll actually get to where I need to go to. Oh no, I will. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to have a nice yellow thing flipped like so. You're going to make it home, which is good to see. Anyone with a spring now? Oh. Uh-oh. Do you see what I see? Ah. Let's get it done. I'm sipping sad lime juice now. Like a sad limey. Oh. And I'm really trying. That's what's the most pathetic thing of all. I'm really trying to solve the puzzles on this children's game. Ah. Okay, you got wheels, free pass. And I can't pronounce your name, so I'd rather you're off. Now Akila's on it. Hey, look, we're promoting your art, okay? Right, so you flip that switch, what happens? It dooms anyone with roller skates on. We won't send anyone with roller skates then. Right, do I do my usual button mash? All of you guys are going to make it, right? Surely. Hang on. No, every time I suggest this. Sad lime juice. Non-anticipatory shame. Hang on, what have I done here? Oh no, this should work. Unless they crash this way. I could even get crashes, couldn't I, if I get too ahead of myself. Right, so if you go up here and you have... Yeah, you can't go right now. I need to switch this switch back. Like so. So I think we're going to go like this. I think we're going to go like this. I think we're going to go like this. I'm really in my head about all of this now. I think it comes down to construct means of ambulation, but alternating them. And then, of course, do I get one of my classic crashes? It's possible. I get one of my classic lag spikes because it's emulating a DOS game so hard. This is actually what it used to do back in the day if you did too much of this at once. There we go. And then there's you, like so. Perfect. Okay. So we lost one. But I'm saying that before the level's over, which is exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about. You guys should be fine, right? Yeah. Okay. Got not much room when... Yeah, get away from the edge, please. Hooray! Oh, he glitched a bit there. So keen to be safe, he did a little glitch. Right, we lost one. One is too many, I do agree with you, but... It could have been lots.
See the place they've been seeking? A place of hope and prosperity?
Zoombiniville. There we go. The good news is, the worse I do at the final leg of the journey, the slower it's going to ramp up the difficulty of it, which I appear to desperately need. Zoombiniville. See how they frolic in the hills. See them caper. There we go. The town's coming along, isn't it? Colonizing the mainland from a small island nation. I wouldn't know anything about that. Now, what we got here? Not enough, not enough. We're going home, but not. And what is the time? I think we've got... Yeah, we're doing well. It's pretty, Zoombini Jerusalem now, Achilles, isn't it? Ooh, there's a lot of tension about this kind of thing in today's world, isn't there? Things are getting a touch heated. Oh, look at this. Look at it lagging for this. This is what the experience was like on a 90s computer. Like, I don't want to think about all the Zoombini... This is a really feminist set of dice, isn't it? It's only now... Yeah, it's only now getting more of the more masculine looking Zoombinis out. Oh, I can't pronounce that name. I'm afraid you can't come with us. There we go. There we go. I do like the little bald ones best, and I always will. This is quite the mixed bag, but it's very red nose heavy. So that's how I'm anticipating the puzzles are going to play out. Right, off we go up the cliff. To the horrible cliffs.
Up and down they were tossed around, fore and aft they flew. Those brave and sometimes seasick members of another Zoombini crew.
Cuppa Joe in chat is saying, in this online battle, I've just stolen this guy's strongest card, which all of their cards rely on, and given it way more attack all for myself. That is fiendish. I didn't know you could do things like that. Ooh, weird sound glitch. It was fun though. Now, I've been ruminating about what the Zoombini should do, the ones that go ahead, Expedition 33 style. They should build a better bridge that doesn't rely on these pegs, or at least replace the pegs with something stronger that isn't shaken by sneezing. And that way, we eliminate this problem for every Zoombini who comes after us. But they're not building as they go. If they were developing the infrastructure as they go, slowing down the journey, harvesting some material... This is weirdly lucky, isn't it? You're going to have to start sneezing soon. Yeah, there we go. Because otherwise they're all going down the bottom. Has that ever happened? Have I ever had it where all of the Zoombinis go on one? I think I might have. When I did a really big twins run with my sister one time. We had it where they were so all similar looking. I think it was only noses between it. I might be misremembering though. I'm incredibly good at misremembering. So far, blind luck is taking me far, but not far enough for this guy. This gal, sorry. There we go. Alright, this was nice and clean. Not even one civil engineering degree between them. Can't believe this now, Keeler says.
Hip hip Zoombini!
There we go. Yeah, these Zoombinis need to get their heads back in some books. I don't know about much else. Come in here telling me you're an educational game. You don't have a basic civil engineering degree. Tut tut. Every time I give you space to speak, narrator, you let me down. I don't know about this guy. Alright, we're here with the rocks.
We've got visitors. Do we let him in?
I would say, yes, you do. But I appreciate you are likely to disagree. Case in point.
Nice try.
Nice try.
You're okay.
There you go.
Don't be shy.
I have a bad habit when I imitate
Can't
someone.
let you in.
I make them sound incredibly, like, physically small.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm projecting because I am
Have a
physically
good
small,
time.
but it doesn't help if someone's already annoyed at being imitated. No, thinking about it, I guess not. You wouldn't go there, would you? And you're not going to like the red nose. Okay, we're getting the shape of things now. Red nose, let's certainly see how you feel about droopy eyes. Or indeed stomping boots. You hate both of them, but you like these features up here. Might work? You muppetize them now, Aquila. Muppetizing people I impersonate. That makes me think of, like, I go home like, oh, I'll show them, and I, like, arduously craft a puppet version of someone. And the next time I see them, I'm like, hey, this is you. Oh, well, and they're like, what are you doing? You've got too much time. Come on. Oh, poor little leggy guy.
Bye-bye.
Look at him crack up. This is Jazer. This is Jazer himself. I will thank you. I will thank you for some decorum accordingly. This is a bit of a punt. That's a bit of a lucky guess. But it implies that one-eyed people like Aigu here go in the middle.
Go ahead.
There we go. And then we've got Lenore, which is both the brand of a fabric softener and a real person's name, I
Hey,
think.
don't be strangers.
Hey, this is you. Why is your hand up my butt? Now I can sit in chat. Yeah, if I don't get time to actually make a puppet, I have to sort of improvise. Things get complex. That's why I always carry Vaseline. No, okay, let's not dwell on all of this. We're going to be going to the pizza level. We're going to be talking to Arno.
Fleas? You're not fleas.
Can Arno smell cakes? Hmm.
My heroes.
Well, if we're your heroes, you'd be kinder to us, wouldn't you? I'm trying to get some clues from the bottom right here, which up until someone very kindly pointed out on chat, I just never did. Even in adulthood. Like, this is literally data. Use it. Come on, Skatesy. There we go.
Something on that I don't like.
I'd appreciate more toppings.
So you're all about the chocolate,
There's
and we know from
something
that you
on
don't
that
want
I
olives and you
don't
don't want
want.
cheese. So maybe I can actually start doing this puzzle properly rather than the...
Starving.
Yeah, alright, I am too. Lola's very kindly ordered something to be delivered for us this evening.
Let's go.
Is that all I get?
Oh, she's all about
Uh-oh.
ice cream today.
I'm starving.
I'm working on it, babe. You have got to settle down. God, you try and get anything done around here. So whinge, whinge, whinge.
Something on that I don't like.
See?
Something's wrong.
I'd like more toppings, please.
You'd like to calm down.
I'm really getting hungry.
Yeah, alright. If my dogs could speak, that's what they'd be doing as soon as they wake up from afternoon nap, which they barely wanted to have today.
More toppings.
I'm really getting hungry. Streamer needs his supper, needs his streamer snacks, says now a kilo in chat. Ooh, what sort of, because obviously if you get really big, I don't think I'll be really big, and I don't think I'd want to be really big. But you end up like, you know, Mr. Beast food or stuff like that. What would Nuki Bites be? Nuki Noodles? Would it be a pizza? Would it be one of those kids bubble blowing kits, but if you blow the bubbles wrong, you just get sucked into a black hole?
Something's wrong.
I need to focus on what these idiots are telling me here. Alright. You don't... Hang on. Hang on. I'm overcomplicating it because I'm fixating too much on the pit down there now.
Something on that I don't
Oh, this
like.
guy.
More.
God, this woman is
Something on
greedy.
That's not good for me.
Now you're going to start smacking me soon, aren't you? She's getting really annoyed when they like... Zoombini shake gumballs. No, not Cupido. Now a kilo, sorry.
That topping. Not for me,
Zoombini
thanks.
shake gumballs. I like that.
Gee, I wasn't expecting that one.
Outrageous. Right, who likes cheese? We need to work out. It might be you. Because... Yeah, there's violence now, Akilo. I'm not sure if you've seen this happen before. If I get this wrong again, Arno will punch her so hard, she will fly up and leave. So we're at the point, if I don't get this right next and every consecutive time, he will start taking the Zoombinis out. It's really grim. You want this and this. I think that's all you want, because there's only one ingredient left and it's cheese. You like the olives, but you don't like the cheese. We know this from this intelligence. You like the chocolate ice cream, you don't like the cheese. We know this from this intelligence. The olives are with the peppers, but you like the peppers, so you would have kicked off about that. The chocolate and the peppers wouldn't have worked. Right, okay. We have the puzzle. And if this was good enough, you would have told me so already. So you must want cherry and cheese. Here it comes. Yeah, not for
Some
you.
of those toppings are distasteful.
You're distasteful.
Thank you.
There you go. See, a bit of politeness, a bit of man. Thank you. Even though you're my least favourite, because he's actually the most sinister. Let's sort Arno out. We'll never hear the end of it. And then we want one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these.
Oh, my pizza!
Yeah, it is. Don't choke on it, will you? Sorry, I get a little frustrated with these. I actually don't. I don't care. But that's worse.
Pizza, pizza.
That is what that is. Yes, well done.
Have a pizza!
How about it?
Whoa, my! You've done exceptionally well.
Things to say after coitus? Oh my! You've done exceptionally well. Gonna let that hang there. Beast, a lot of them also things to say after coitus. Especially in my accent or like a Cockney accent. Beast, a lot of them.
Shelter Rock. A quiet oasis for Zoombinis to explore, wait for friends, and catch up on gossip.
Right, so I am going to be cheeky and go south. To have it a little easier. Oh, a bird landed on the conservatory, so the dogs might object. They're very heavy-handed, the birds. I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure about all this.
There's no sense leaving it up to chance. Lure the fleas off the tree branch.
Things to say after coitus. I should stop that. Hello? Husha, husha, husha. Watch out for the husha, husha, husha. Right, do we have enough clues in their features to distinguish? For example, there's 2 orange noses. What are there 2 of? 2 wheels? No. Way more than 2. But 2 caterpillar tracks. So we know that it's nothing to do with you guys. That's my assumption so far. So if noses correlate to means of transportation and there are 4 tire tracks, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 roller skaters. That's looking a bit better. And then there are twins. There are twin roller skaters. So one of the twins, maybe it's one of these twins. Are the other tire tracks twin? They are actually. Oh, I've been dumb. Okay. Biola Lacey, let's give you a go. Unlucky and also completely wrong. I'm correlating the wrong things to the wrong things. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. No. Wife has propellers for tires. And then a feast for the senses. Yes. Very well done. However, I've not learned anything near enough about how to get these guys down now. What correlates to the rockets? Is it the blue nose or is it the skates? Because it's not always, for example, the sunglasses correspond to these cyberpunk sunglass visor things. It's not always like that. Sometimes in these harder difficulties it will start mixing it up, but it looks like the features kind of correspond so far. So if we get another skater out... No, not good enough. Correct eyes, though, and correct for being a rocket, doesn't need to be... Oh, so ponytail doesn't always correspond to bandana. This is something else. A ponytail seems to correspond to having a green nose. That means hair corresponds to that. That means I do not need anyone with a ponytail or a bob cut, if I'm understanding this correctly. With that in mind... Oh dear. No, I don't need anyone with a propeller. Hang on. No, I know that doesn't work because... Oh, hang on. Leaf free? Yes! Okay. Alright. Okay. Whew. Getting a little nervous because I've got maybe 2 or 3 mistakes left on this tree branch. And I'm not excited about that. I also have almost no data with which to, at best, I can say I know that is one of these features because of this nose. And I was saying that the noses correspond to hair, right? So does that mean that you have a... Not you. Does that mean you see how worried she looked when I went over her? Looking troubled, can't blame her. Do I have any bob cuts? Yeah, I have I have 2 bob cuts. Like this. How many more of these nose colours are there? 2. Wait, hang on, but your features are drastic. Wait, hang on. Can I just walk you away? Bye, bye, bitches, bye. No, there's 3 of these nose colours. Does that mean I have 3 bob cuts and don't know it? Kind of, actually. Oh, because you're that other twin. Right, so it's one of these 2. It's either Aigu or it's Lenore. And these are the names I latched onto before, didn't I? I can afford the mistake, but I'd prefer to get it right first try. I didn't, and I haven't even correlated them correctly. Oh no! Oh no! What does it all mean? Do means of transportation correlate to nose colour then? Maybe. I think I've missed it. Which means that a propeller... Oh no! A propeller. But I don't have enough spaces. It's either going to be Jacer or it's going to be... Yes! Oh, thank goodness. Put your faith in Jacer. There we go. Oh, I feel genuinely tense. I think I was clenching my teeth.
Oh my, you've done exceptionally well. Carry on, carry on.
Probably doesn't mean so much when you're watching or listening to it, but that was really intense for me. This children's game was really giving me a workover.
Having foiled the fleens,
Yes.
the Zoombinis journey on through the forest.
Yes.
There are rumors in these parts of a musical innkeeper.
I'm just saying, journey this way through the forest. That's all I'm going to tell you about this. I think you're too reliant on the existing infrastructure. Go cross country.
Hey, kids. Nice to see you.
Oh no, the rooms are boarded up.
Doesn't the music kind of draw you back? Go ahead, grab a bunk, but be careful. Some of the rooms got wrecked by fleens. Little toads. We got a big tour coming up. Work, 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 play.
Well, there you have it. Now Akilo's bringing up the fleeing Zoombini turf war. They're even wrecking the rooms in a hotel that's nothing to do with them now, spilling out into the streets, which correlates to what Cuppa Joe says about it being an intense children's game. Although I still have the physical box for Zoombinis, and in the instruction manual, towards the end, the first half of the instruction manual, I think I'll show it off one day, says like, you know, here's what all the puzzles are, here's what they do, and then towards the end it's like for the parent or the teacher to read, and it says, if you want to try it, it is okay. But they frame it as like, oh, you should try it to see like what it's like for the kids. But it's basically like, if you want to play it, it's okay. There's too many rooms boarded up, and I'm getting apprehensive now. Is the first room always free? Yeah, alright. Let's get Eggy home. Now we need to distinguish which features go where and what you're going to kick off about. Okay. I don't much care for that. If I have a propeller but go here, do you allow it? You do. Okay. It's because it's quite a classic move for this level that it will start putting... Wait, so what am I casting over to the right here? If you... Wait, hang on. Because I need... The mistake I've made before is doing it all, working out what the grid is, and then getting these rooms wrong, so that they're preemptively blocked. So even if I know the answer, I can't get the Zoombini in there because I've planned the entire graph in an ineffective way. Luckily, I've put the ones with orange noses at the top. That's pure luck. That wasn't anything to do with how I'm thinking. So there are no more orange ones. So if I go over here and then I'd end up needing this door, doesn't matter. They doesn't exist. This is quite a clean row here. So all the red noses with different ambulation can go here. Doesn't matter because my theory's bunk anyway. Okay, alright, okay, so what are we thinking? What are we thinking? What is the structure? Because I was thinking noses go over. Maybe eyes go over. So does that mean... Hang on. Or hair? Does that mean this? It does not, and we're running out of time. Okay, I need to work out the pattern relatively quickly before the clock strikes, or all of these Zoombini are getting left behind. That's rough. The thing is, I can't work it out unless I start making mistakes. Unless I don't have enough data to correlate right now. We've got red noses here. We've got this here. I've bungled it such that no one else has anything in common. I mean, you have this in common, but we've already tried this and it failed, right? Right? Yes, because you're down here, you would have landed down here from falling. God, I'm not even paying attention to who's falling. What about like this? Absolutely not. Right, okay, okay. Can you go in the same room?
A place for everyone
Oh,
and
no.
everyone in some place.
This
Hurry and
is
find yours.
this is going to get ugly quickly. I need to turn this around immediately. Otherwise, otherwise this is it. And if you fail a puzzle as absolutely as I'm currently doing, the game doesn't tell you what the solution was. You're just left to speculate forever, so you get no closure. I can't shake the nose thing. But then what about the hair? Oh! Vicious. Who's down here? Oh. Just gonna try and salvage. Okay, so you've got the same eyes, look. Okay. Alright, you got the same eyes going along this way. And then what would be, does that mean? It does. Okay. Alright. This is down to the wire, but I think we're getting somewhere. And does that mean you go here? It doesn't. Oh, and I really needed it to. Does it mean you... Oh, this could be the final move. Oh, wait. No. No, no. Wait. Yes? Yes. Yes! Okay. Okay. All right. From that information, does that mean you would have ended up in one of these? Which is really irritating. Or does it mean you would have ended up... Because the eyes go across, right? But is it the nose? Is it the transportation that's casting down? I think it's the transportation. So I think you go here. Yes. Okay. 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 So the eyes go across, the transportation comes down. The noses don't matter. You must go here. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Eyes go across, the transportation comes down. You must go here. Yes, we're going to make it. Woo!
Hey, you're ready to snooze. Dream a little dream.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm here like, oh, I'll be streaming today. That will help me unwind. I can't believe I pulled that through. Doesn't do much for our shame emotes, I suppose, but at least I did it.
Strike the targets one and all, and watch for a pattern on Mudball Wall.
Mudball Wall should take us to about the time we need to turn in for the day. So that's good news. Let's get on top of... Oh, I forgot how complex it gets, though. Hot diggity damn. Okay, everyone aboard. First shot is the test. That tells me nothing. If I change the colour, where are you going to put this? Are you going to put it within the same frame? Right, okay, so it looks like shapes are going across. I need to explore... No, wait. Wait, shapes are going down. Colours are going across. Right, okay. So does that mean if I had a square that was orange? Oh, yeah, no, and the square was purple. Rubbish. However, I do need a purple square. But I need a different big colour, like this. Now Akilo suddenly stuffs shames back in pockets. Hey, you might get some for this. I'm very sorry to have got a clutch victory when the back was against the wall. It won't happen again. There we go. Right, we're finally starting to decode this. So it looks like we're going to need just a different shape, I think. But not really purple. We're going to need it maybe in yellow. Like this. Not great. So we know that stars are going down on that side. So if I had a red star that was also red, would that help? It would. Okay, and now I know that the middle of each column is the inner color like this. Right. So we need to also, what haven't I used? Blue for the inner color and blue itself like this. Perfect. So we're going to need a diamond that is yellow but purple on the outside as things become apparent, and this should work. Brilliant. And then we're going to need a diamond that is red on the inside but orange on the outside. Is that correct? Oh, they're right to sound nervous. Perfect. Okay. So what shapes have not we used? Not many. Circles. So I would like to see a circle, please. I would like it to be blue, but in the middle. I would like it to be red, actually. Yes, I would like it to be red. Perfect. And then I would like it to be yellow next time. If you'd be so kind. Thank you very much. This should work nicely. Yeah. Alright, come on guys. We're getting you home. Don't worry. We're getting to the next camp anyway. We very rarely actually get you home. Oh, these ones are little goblin ones. Can I say that, or is that prejudice against them? They face so much prejudice already. No, it's diamond. Diamonds are a Zoombini's best friend. And I need it to be green. Why is my brain switching off now? I can't engage. There's one more colour I haven't tried. What is it? No, it needs to be orange. It needs to be orange. Wait, what am I doing? No, that's complete trash. It's a triangle. I haven't done any triangles. That's why that side of the wall is blank. Oh, that was imbecilic. Never mind. There we go.
Hip hip Zoombini!
Woo!
Hip hip Zoombini!
Perfection. Right. And we are on our merry way once again. I like it. Whoo! This winding trail does make me nervous. I think that's kind of taken us to time for today, I must admit. A weirdly clean Zoombini run for today. And we are thankful as always that you joined us for it. It has been very fraught though, I'm not going to lie. It has
More
been very...
welcome than the first. Shade Tree Base Camp is indeed a peaceful place. Rest well. The dreaded mountains of despair await.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Right, okay then. Alright. Sorry to leave you here, kids, but we're going to be heading... The mountains of despair do indeed inflict upon me despair, so I'm going to be saving here. I blame... Fleens. We're bringing race into it now. Now Akilo very rightly brought it up that the turf war is starting to spill out into the forest, making problems for everyone. Anyway, thank you very much indeed for joining us for Zoombini Friday. It is always a pleasure. It's a lovely tradition that we have. I am really enjoying it, and it does take ages. I could probably do the sums and figure out how long it's going to be, but it might take a year. I honestly don't know. I will be back on Wednesday with Discworld Noir and probably a bunch of nonsensical fudging about besides. As always, you are welcome to join us then. Let's leave race out of this, Cuppa Joe says, stealing one of my own catchphrases. And yeah, thank you very much indeed for joining us. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We will be back soon. Take care of yourself in the meantime. Bye bye for now.